Bum, ba, ba. Leonie Dawson refuses to be categorized. Hi, my queens. Oh, what am I? I'm doing stuff, obviously. I am out on a walk at the moment. I was just feeling witchetty grubby, just cross and I'm dishevelled and angsty somehow. And so I thought, it is time for a walk. Yes. So that's what I'm doing. And now I'm wondering where the fruitcake I've ended up. Oh, okay. Do you ever just go for walks in your neighbourhood and just keep taking paths and being like, I wonder where this one leads? I wonder where this one leads? Well, here I am. So I'm going to record at some point a full, review of the last launch I did for the Academy and all that kind of stuff. But that'll come, and I'll get into more of the details, and I'll write notes so I don't forget shit. But today, walk and talk. Walk and talk is fine. Otherwise, I will forget all the things that I am thinking of. So, I just wrapped up my first experience of a 12-week year. And there's a book about it, but you can also just watch a YouTube video. The concept's fairly simple. Basically, instead of doing an annual plan, I did a plan with goals and tactics for the next 3 months. But my kids are in school, and so they have a 10-week term. And so I decided to just do a 10-week period, because that way I don't have to work when they're on holidays. I can just holiday, and it just works out nicely, because at the end of a 12-week year stint, you usually do have a holiday for recoup or whatever. So I'm doing 10 weeks for the terms that my kids have 10-week terms, and then for the last half of the year they have 9-week terms. So I'm going to just do 9-week runs. So basically you're setting goals and tactics, and you just try and hammer through as much as you can in order to get to your goal in that allotted period. I also tried out using a full focus planner. That's a Michael Hyatt planner, and I think that's pretty good. I'll keep using it for next term. It's still not 100% probably where I'd like it. I don't know if I should make one to just make it exactly the way I want. But anyway, the system I'm using is quite fine currently, so I'm going to keep using it. So I set the goal to try out closing the Academy for enrollments, doing a launch around that, and really just spending a lot of time improving the sales page and creating professional video, ramping up free content around it, and launching that way. And my goal was about 250,000. Well, 250,000. I hit 230, which I'm still going to count as a win, because 230, that's fucking great. $230,000 is awesome. And there's so much more that I can do, I want to do, so I'll just build that into my next term. So that starts next week. And I'm excited to get back into it. So my kids had 2 weeks holidays. I finished up right at the start of their holidays. In the future, next time, I'm going to make sure that the launch ends a week before my kids go on holidays, because there's still a whole bunch of tidy up work, and I would have liked to have done a proper full review while I was still in that brain space. Instead, my kids finished school on Friday, my launch ended on Saturday, and we were on holidays. We went away on Monday. So it was so good to have time away with my family, especially since I'd been a lot more focused and intense about work. But it all ended up well. So I'm going to spend the next bit of time planning my tactics and goals for the next quarter. And then we dive back in. Hooray, hooray. So the Academy ended up basically doubling in size, which is awesome. And we have so many more programs coming out, which is super cool. I'm really excited to get into creating. I've got templates and done for you stuff, and we have monthly guest training, and we have new business basics workshops coming out every month as well to help people just get the simple stuff done in their business, like, you know, setting up their website, setting up their mailing list, getting their first lead magnet, getting their newsletter done, all that kind of stuff. If you've missed out on the Academy, make sure you go to leoniedawson.com/academy and get on the wait list. But yeah, I'm just so thrilled to have, 3,500 or something people just to pour all of the love onto and make it just the best $100 they've ever spent in their lives, which is super cute. It'll be so fun. Anyway, holidays have been delish. We went back to the holiday house that we rented in December, and it's only like 20 minutes south of here, of where we live, but it's just perfect. And it's on the canals, which are like seawater rivers, and it's got its own dock and its own jetty. And we went fishing for the first time. I've never been fishing in my life, and my kids really wanted to try it out. And both of them caught fish, and like decently sized fish, like edible fish. But we just release them, pop them back. It was just so exciting, and my youngest daughter absolutely adores animals and wants to be an ecologist of some kind. So she was just so excited to be able to experience that, and she caught a crab as well, and it was just delicious, and I just really enjoy that family time. And we've been having some extra family time as well with my husband's parents over holidays, which has been lovely as well. And one thing I do love to do, I love to do shit. I really do. I love projects. So sometimes his mum saves up projects for me to do while I'm there. Like yesterday, I got to unpack her art collection and plan out where we're going to put them on walls and all that kind of stuff, which is so fun. And bless her, when I've gone through decluttering stints, I'd like get rid of a whole heap of my paintings, and she'd be like, "No, I don't think you really want to give away that." And I was like, "I do actually." And she's like, "Look, I'll take it. I'll put it in my art library." And so she would. And then, I opened all these packages, and there's a bunch of my old artwork in it. And I am really fucking glad that she kept it from my decluttering ways, because they're beautiful and such lovely memories. And so now they've returned to my house. Oh, bless. And some of it is back at her house, and she can keep for longer, and then eventually might come back to mine. It's all groovy. So I'm so grateful for the holidays. I'm also so grateful for this new energy that's moving through me. Like, in some ways I feel like I've been in maintenance mode for a while, and now I'm really into expansion mode, but still doing it in a way that feels fun and sustainable and joyful and all that good stuff. It's pretty rad, really. I haven't been doing much reading lately. I have gotten into Alone, because I always love Alone. They have the new Australia season out. It's the first time they've done it in Australia. Completely fascinating. I'm obsessed. I'm so in love with it. So if you haven't tried out the Alone series, woohoo, are you in for a treat? And I think it's one of those rare shows that could really, I think it interests a really large audience. Because if you said to me, "Oh, it's a reality show where people hunt," I would be like, "Oh, I am not into that." And instead, the way that they do it, it's so poignant and so beautiful, and reminds us all of our shared ancestry and the skills required to live alone, like live in the wild and live off the land, and then also to do it alone as well. That is just a beautiful psychological endeavor as well, because you can really see where people come up against themselves and their frustrations and their fears, all that kind of stuff. It is, and because there's no like interpersonal drama, because everyone is genuinely by themselves, there's not even a like commentator, you know what I mean? Like, it's all just from the people and what they're saying out in the bush and filming themselves, because they don't have any crew around them. So I don't know, I could rave about Alone for years, and I will. I probably already have. But if you haven't tried it out, I highly recommend it. I would recommend, however, starting from like season 3 onwards, because season 1, season 2, I think we're still working out the format, and it's not as beautiful in terms of cinematography. It's a little bit more basic bitch in season 1 and slightly season 2, but season 3 onwards, chef's kiss. So, I am nearly back home. I've gone for a lovely big walk. I found a new park, which is exciting. I'm excited to go back there. It's just one of those reflective spots, I think. I love just going for little moseys around and seeing what new areas I can explore, and new thinking spots. Bless. I'm so grateful it's nearly, well, we're moving into autumn. You know, I live in the subtropics, and winter is just the most perfect temperature here. Like, enough you can wear a cardigan, but you don't need to wear a puffer jacket. Bless. All right, my queens, I will talk to you all soon. I've got so much more to share, but I just wanted to check in and say hi. I'm here. I'm doing stuff, and then I'm being holidaying, and now I'm coming back, and it's going to be beautiful. All right, you've got this. I believe in you.